Hi, I'm Kathryn. Welcome to my making adventure. Any noise you hear is my baby playing clothes. Today I am bringing the next installment of my 12 Cast Ons 2026 and make along hosted by Ange of I'm, where you cast on anywhere from 1 to 12 projects from Christmas-ish through the 31st of January. I almost panicked that January didn't have 31 days, but it does. Can't trick me. I can't trick myself. Anyway, today I'm going to be casting on the DRK Everyday Cowl by Andrea Mowry with some leftover Hobie Tweed. I think it's Tweed Delight. I have a sweater, a hat, and mittens in this, and my daughter also has a sweater in this. I think that I still have enough for a cowl, but if not, at least I'll learn some of how to make a cowl. I'm gonna cast on because I really am not sure the yardage of what I have left. I'm gonna use size 8 needles. This is like a short cord. I don't know if this will work for the whole time or not, but this is what I'm starting with. And I have a whole other bag of littler scraps in case I need some of those. I would only use that if I got really close, and then I thought that would be enough to let me finish. The yarn is non-superwash, so I can felt it together. So lots of little pieces is not always fun. Also not the end of the world. I also have this that I was gonna knit a purse out of. And then I changed my mind and decided to make a cowl. So I could frog this. So some options if the ball I have right here is not enough. So this is my moment to cast on and see how many rows I can get done in the next 10 minutes. Starts out with only a few stitches, so might be able to get quite a few rows. All right, it is bedtime. So here's my first evening progress. I was a little bit worried at first that the slip stitch detail wasn't gonna pop in this yarn, but it's looking really good. I feel like it looks better on camera than it does, even in real life. So putting it up there, I'm like, ooh. So yeah, I have a lot left to go, but I'm excited about the progress and getting the hang of the pattern and everything. There's 3 sections, so I'm very much still in the first of the 3 sections, and I think it's the second biggest section. I think section 2 is the largest and section 3 is the smallest in terms of number of stitches. So this is a very small part of what I am making. I think this part will go up against my face. Up against my face when I wear it. So that's exciting. I think I will I have to edit my 9th cast on video. I think this is my 10th cast on. I have to edit my 9th cast on video still, and I think I can work on this while I do that. So that's exciting because all my projects are at weird spots right now, and there's a lot of them. So I should have something I can that's easy to work on. But because there's so many projects, I'm finding that it's it takes more brain space to decide what to work on. And so there were some I was prioritizing just other than my new cast on. Sometimes I need something that's more portable. So I had one that I was like prioritizing as my portable project, but I got to like a stopping point on that and I picked up something that's not portable. With those same needles. So I don't have the portable project as much right now. So then it's causing some decision making issues. Yeah. But hopefully my next new cast on after this one will resolve that issue. And maybe this one actually in a way does also resolve that issue because this one's pretty portable and fairly simple. I am still referencing the pattern like every row, so that makes it a little less portable. But I think I'm gonna get the hang of it where I don't need it. So we'll see. All right, I'll update you when I have a little more progress and probably when I'm ready to put it away. So sometime tomorrow. I think one more day of progress is enough for this. The other thing is I'm pretty sure that I'm knitting off gauge. So I have to decide which size to make. And one of the reasons I chose the DRK Everyday Cowl is because it comes in quite a few different sizes. I think it's like toddler, youth, and 2 adult sizes, small and large. And so like, I have to figure out when I've kind of like hit that ideal. I think I probably want it to the adult small size because I don't want it like too loose. I want to be able to pull it up at least to here and have it kind of stay when I'm out walking around. And I don't think I have enough yarn at all to make the large size. And so I'm hoping to get like an adult small size, but I'm not sure if I will knit the adult size stitch count or knit the youth stitch count. But I think there's this point in the pattern where I'll be able to sort of like measure this edge and see which size I'm closer to and if I should like keep going to the adult small size or stop. Like I should be able to see how on gauge I am or how off gauge I am and what I should do about it. But I'm not to that point yet. So maybe I should get that far before I put this cast on away though, because that's less every decision I make now is one less decision to make in the future. And I appreciate that. So we'll see. We'll see how far I get tomorrow. Okay, it is now Thursday morning. I don't even remember when I started this vlog or when I told you I was gonna end it, but we're ending it here. This is, hold on. This is my update. This, and I have a question. So this is the part, the side that gets seamed at the end. I'm about within an inch of the length for the schematic, which obviously means I'm not on gauge. However, there's like a pattern repeat. So I can either stop here or I have to do a whole other pattern repeat. And without giving too much away, this is 2.5 pattern repeats. So this, my stitches are uneven around the right before, whatever, right after the slip stitch. It feels really obvious on the camera and I'm getting distracted by looking at it. So this is 2.5 pattern repeats. So to do another one would add over an inch. There's a possibility I could like fudge it. like I could try to do like just an extra half of a repeat and then fudge the next part, section 2 of the pattern, but that makes my life harder because then I can't just follow the pattern straight. And if I had knit this pattern before, I might be willing to try that. However, I feel like this is a long enough edge to seam. From my chin down, past my neck. And I feel like since I'm probably on the lower end of yarn, that it makes sense to move on now. Because like, I also have to make it go all the way around my neck. And it's not close to doing that yet. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. But if you have ideas or feedback, or you think differently based on your experience, I'm happy to hear that. So yeah, this side is the seam. It is significantly longer than what's recommended for the youth pattern, and both of the adult sizes have the same length. So I would say it's closer to the adult size than the youth size. And that makes me think that it's probably okay to just move on. But I'm gonna put it away now and see if any of you, especially because I haven't blocked it, right? Like, this is gonna stretch when I block it, right? I have no idea how much, but I don't want to block it right now. It feels like too much work. Do I sound whiny? And I also want this to be something that I finish quickly. I have 2 projects waiting to block, and I thought I would get, and they're like not even on needles ready to block. I thought I would get to it this week, and I have not. So adding another one to the list feels a little overwhelming right now. But maybe if I put it away for now, when I get ready to work on it again, it will not feel overwhelming to pull it out, to block it. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that concludes. I think this is my 10th cast on and the 9th cast on, or the 11th cast on. I know what it is, and I think I know what my 12th cast on is. I've got about a week and a couple days left of January, so I'm on track. I don't know if I'll get all my cast on videos out in January because I'm behind right now, but that's okay. The videos can come out in February. That will be fine. And hopefully soon I'll have some time to work on editing and sharing these last 2 projects and starting a new one. So, all right. God bless.